time for a bit of dessert. And there's nothing better than make your own ice creams or sorbets. And, you know, sometimes you can buy fancy big equipment, but I've got a little mixer here, and I've got this thing here.
Fancy big equipment?
It's not... I mean, everyone's got a mixer at home, some sort of brand, but this is one. So some of the brands, if you're lucky enough, come with one of these bowls here, which actually, if you put it in the freezer for 24, 48 hours beforehand, it actually freezes. Yep. Now, the most important thing is to make the right mixture to go in it. Now, normally I'll make an ice cream with lots of cream and eggs and sugar.
Don't disappoint me, but Joe...
I am. I'm going to disappoint you this time. But I've got sugar in it. What I've made is what we call a stock syrup, which is basically water, some sugar and a little bit of glucose, which will help to make it nice and smooth. Now, what I'll do is I'll pop this little baby in here and I'll just pull the little lever, close it down. You can see that joins up there. And see that starts churning around?
It's great, you don't have to buy a whole new gadget in the ice cream machine.
Exactly. Not that you don't need another gadget, because we always need another gadget. But what this does is, as it turns around, it scrapes off the whatever product, the ice cream or sorbet, that freezes on the outside and churns it back in. So I've got my stock syrup here. First cold. Make sure you add it cold.
So you put that on the stove, did you? And dissolve the sugar?
Exactly.
It's like a sugar syrup.
Exactly. Put it straight onto the stove, dissolved it, and then put it back in here. Now, I'm only doing a small amount at a time, and that way I know it freezes up fairly quickly. Now, to that, I'm just going to add some of this hibiscus syrup. You know, in here is little hibiscus flowers that are sweetened, but the syrup that's left over, this stuff here is beautiful. It gives it a really nice flavour.
And
so
sweet.
I'll just pour a little bit of that in.
And a great colour.
Gives it a great colour. Now, you don't want to add too much sweet stuff to it because it actually stops it from freezing. And then all I'll do next is, you know, you can puree this up beforehand, but I just drop it straight in, and it makes it nice and chunky. There could be nothing better than having nice chunky pieces of raspberry in my sorbet. Just put it all the way around like that. You can see it's already starting to set on the outside.
You see?
Beautiful colour in there. You wait probably, you know, 10 minutes or so. It should churn up nicely, be nice and icy, and we'll be having delicious sorbet in no time. Look at that.
It's almost the same colour as the machine.
There we go.
Oh.
Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that nice, beautiful sort of, you know, reddish, rosy sort of colour. Now, I'll just scoop it out from here. Now, if you're making ice cream or sorbet with a machine like this, the tip is to actually put it straight into a container once it's ready and put it in the freezer for an hour or two just to set. But I'll just scoop this.
Oh, why, Adrian?
Well, see how it's nice and soft? It's probably perfect consistency like this, but you want to let it firm up. Ice creams often need a little bit more, you know, time in the freezer just to firm up a little bit.
And sorbets?
Yeah, these are great, but they're perfect. You can see it's just come out like a soft serve. I've got some of these finger limes, which I'll squeeze a few of these. This is quite sweet, this mixture. So a couple of these little tiny finger limes are sort of like fruit caviar, are really sort of tart and they spice it up. Beautiful bit of syrup over the top. Oh, look at that.
You happy with your sorbet?
I bet you worked in an ice cream shop when you were a young girl.
It was my very first job.
Oh, I bet you did. It's a cracker of a dessert. Look, it's holding up like this. It's got great colour, really healthy. I know there's a bit of sugar in it, but it's like
it's healthier.
Well, it's a frozen dessert without all the cream and eggs and stuff. No dairy, which is, I think, beautiful. What do you think of that one?
Oh, my goodness, it's really beautiful.
I thought you'd like that.
I like the colour.
Well done. I like the taste of it.
Nice sorbet. Nice show.
Well done for both of us.